Hey guys, and welcome back to a new breakfast video. Today I have 4 new easy and tasty ideas for you, 2 of them even being savory meals. Before that, real quick, today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you're in need of a website, check them out and use my code MINAROME for 10% off your first purchase. Recipe number 1 is a new favorite of mine. Lemon polenta porridge. Polenta is an ingredient I've neglected for way too long. To a small saucepan add half a cup of polenta, a bit of salt, vanilla, real or fake, I'm using fake, sweetener of choice, some fresh lemon zest, feel free to add a full teaspoon, and non-dairy milk at last. Mix it all up. Let it come to a boil, then reduce the heat to medium, stirring it frequently. Polenta loves to stick to the bottom of the pan, so keep stirring. Let it cook for about 10 minutes. Here and there adding a splash of non-dairy milk if needed. This next part is optional. To a separate bowl, I added some frozen raspberries, you could do blueberries and or cherries, plus some water. Let the berries defrost and cook on medium for about 5 minutes. Taste test the polenta before adding it to your bowl. Is it sweet enough? Is the consistency right? Does it need more lemon, etc.? Top it off with whatever you like. I added soy yogurt and the warm berries. And that's it! Days are long. Your car won't start. This next recipe is a to 90% accurate replica for this gluten-free Norwegian style bread mix my mom got from the organic store one time. It's super healthy and so simple to make. The night before, add the following things to a big bowl. Rolled oats, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, semi-ground up flax seeds, sesame seeds, and chia seeds. Didn't have any of those, so I swapped those for more flax seeds. Quickly mix the dry ingredients together. Then pour over water. Mix it up again. Put a plate on top and then place the bowl into the fridge. Leave it in there overnight. The next day, line a big loaf pan with parchment paper. I think mine's 30 centimeters long, 25 should also work. Quick tip, if you wet the paper a bit, it holds its shape easier in the pan. Now use your hands to practically knead the oat mix. Then dump it into the pan, pressing it down evenly. Now place it into the cool oven. Turn the heat up to 200 degrees Celsius and bake the bread for 85 minutes. Once the minutes are up, take the bread out of the oven and remove it from the loaf pan immediately. Let it cool fully on the counter. And then you can slice it up. Top it off with whatever sweet or salty things. Hummus and cucumber. Almond butter and banana and cinnamon, vegan cream cheese and berries, mashed avocado and quick pickled cabbage. I made that cabbage in my previous video. You can check it out, link down below. Moving on! I originally wanted to name this recipe apple bread, as in banana bread without bananas. Turns out it's just a slightly healthier apple cake. That being said, it's super yummy and easy and definitely worth a try. Preheat your oven and line a small baking sheet. Preheat your oven and line a small loaf pan with parchment paper. Combine the dry ingredients. Spelt flour, whole wheat flour, baking powder, cinnamon and nutmeg, and salt. Next up, create a flax egg in a separate bowl. So combine flax seeds with water and let that sit for like 10 minutes. Meanwhile, melt down some coconut oil with some vegan butter. Add agave or maple syrup to the bowl. The melted fats, raw sugar, and non-dairy milk. And lemon juice. Combine the wet and dry parts. Mix in 2 to 3 apples, peeled and cut into chunks. I thought I was being very clever by pre-cooking the peeled apple chunks in a saucepan with extra cinnamon, but really it's just an extra step no one needs. Yeah, just add them raw. And I also added in some rolled oats to give it some sort of a breakfast feel, I guess. I don't know. Pour the mix into the loaf pan. Smooth out the top and bake it. Let it cool off a bit before cutting it and then serve it like you would banana bread. For instance, top it off with vegan yogurt, berries, poppy seeds, and agave syrup. On to recipe number 4, a chickpea tofu tortilla bowl. The night before, add some chickpeas to a bowl. Mash those up using a fork. Then add a chopped onion, half a block of plain or smoked tofu, which you're gonna crumble up using your fingers, and a few heaping tablespoons of your favorite tomato sauce. Mine is this one at the moment. Also add extra herbs and spices if you like. Put a plate on top or add this mix to a glass jar, put the lid on, and then let this sit in the fridge overnight. If you wanted to, you can cook with it right away. It does not need to sit in the fridge. Now the next morning, preheat a big pan to medium heat with a teaspoon of oil. Add the chickpea mix, letting this all cook for 10 to 12 minutes. And towards the end, at minute 7 maybe, add in some fresh or frozen baby spinach. Then warm up a tortilla. Quickly place it onto a plate, like a deep dish plate. Add your filling, and then finish it off with your desired toppings. More greens, hummus, avocado, carrot strips, pumpkin seeds, vegan cheese, whatever. It would make a lot more sense and be easier to eat if this was a wrap or a burrito. You can totally use the filling for that, but this bowl is just more aesthetically pleasing, so yeah. Big thank you to Squarespace for supporting my videos. You might have heard of them. I've mentioned them once or twice in the past, I think. Squarespace gives you all the tools you need to create stunning websites. Whether it's to share your art, your stories, your recipes, to run a business, it's an all-in-one platform, so you never have to install upgrades or any of that ever. If you need any help, their customer service is award-winning and 24/7. Go to squarespace.com/me-not-rome to start your free trial today. I'm off now updating the recipes on my Squarespace website. Still way behind on that. Yeah, that's it. See you guys soon. Bye!
Ace in the pocket. I pray that it's not a flush, pacing and walking. You say that it's not enough. Well, hey, what about this? Stay for a while and trust. Maybe we can try a little.